Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm really glad you're here. Today we're going to talk about a very serious discussion. The one where it's time for you to break up with someone. And really, when it's someone that you've loved and you've been intimate with and you've had an engaged relationship with, this is really, really tough. You may be in a space of anger and frustration, and you may just break up. But let's talk about when you want to consciously break up with someone that you have loved, and you may still love. First and foremost, you need to prepare for the conversation. And when I say conversation, please do not text this person and break up with them. Do not email them, and do not call them on the telephone. You need to be in person. A relationship is a human connection, and unless you are face to face, you will not have the impact and the values-based transition that you're hoping for. It is the least you can do. Secondly, I want you to prepare. Prepare. That means you have to practice this. Call your best friend. Find someone to talk to. Ask a coach. At the end of the day, you really need to find a way to articulate your decision and what the next steps are. So you might want to write that down. Why am I actually breaking up with this person? What is it that I hope to gain from this transition? And what is going to happen next? It brings me to the third point. Use I statements. You may be breaking up with someone because they are not showing up for you the way you need them to in your relationship in order for it to be a real partnership. But when it comes to the final decision to move on, you need to make it about you, not them. I have to repeat this. You need to make it about you, not them. And when I talk about that, I mean using I statements so as not to attack, condemn, or put this individual on the defensive. Because remember, what do you want? You want to break up. What else do you want? You want to move on. What else do you want? You want to do this with a set of values so as to not hurt them. And by the way, if you do still want to hurt them, you need some more practice before you go and break up with them. Because that is not coming from a very conscious space, and that will not end well. So when we use I statements, let me give you an example. And I actually have personal experience with this. I have made a decision that we're no longer going to be together. I am not feeling fulfilled in this relationship. I do not have my needs being met in a level that I would expect for us to be in love and to be together any longer. I have decided I'm going to leave. I will be, fill in the blank, moving out, stopping engaging with you, moving on, effective immediately. The individual then, this is your last tip, will react. You must allow their reaction. Just because you prepared for weeks on end and talked to 3 of your best friends and role-played how you were going to break up doesn't mean the individual you're talking to is going to necessarily be prepared for this. Hold a safe space for them. This is the other reason you're doing this in person. Give them a moment. Allow them to react. They may get defensive. They may yell at you. They may burst into tears. They may beg you not to go. Stay strong, sit in your truth, and allow their reaction. And the last tip, once all is said and done, you must, and I repeat, you must move on. If you really want to break up with this person, then you must immediately stop stalking them on social media. Do not call them back. Stop responding to their texts. And stop talking about them with everyone you encounter. Sure, you can talk about this person with your best friend. And you may need to still grieve and process the loss of the story that you had hoped was going to be the result of that relationship for so long. But once you make the decision that it is over, the very best thing you can do is move on. So cut the ties, let them go, and open yourself up to that next beautiful relationship that you deserve. A conscious coupling experience. A love by design. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate all of you. And if you want to check out NicoaDunn.com, there's lots of freebies, and sign up for coaching.